What's up guys, Haji here with another Plague Inks tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to farm genes for the game so that you have a better and easier experience later on in the game. So I'm going to show you can do this without any starting genes. You'll have genes at this point usually because you'll have to beat bacteria to get the virus, which is what we're going to be using. But for the sake of it, we're just going to show it with no genes. And I'll show you how you can farm genes for making later gameplay easier. So as you saw, no genes. We're going to do it on normal because that's the lowest difficulty you can do for unlocking any new content. Marijuana, I forgot about that. Alright, so I like to start in India. It's just my go-to starting country. So go in here. And basically you're going to put most of your DNA points into transmission, and transmission is good for virus since it mutates rapidly anyway, so you're going to get a bunch of free symptoms and it'll probably catch on really quickly anyway because you'd have to devolve so often, which you can do if you really want to play safe, but for the sake of this video I'm just going to go through and show you the quicker way. But this way I'm going to show you isn't always like 100% effective. Like, you will lose sometimes, but it does go a little faster like per game. So we started in India and we are already at 25. So when you see news things like that that says cold countries getting colder, you got to pay attention to that, because when you see something like that you'll have to put extra points into resistances for either cold countries, hot countries, etc, etc. Mostly just cold and hot countries. I haven't really had any news things for other resistances. But, you know, here and there you might get something really odd. So just pay attention to those and you'll do just fine. Festival of Love in India, so you see that. I guess we can put nausea in for more infectivity, but it's not necessary. So already at 32 points, we're just going to start with insect and water and I guess air while we're at it. Now in India, if you're starting in India like I am, insect and water will rapidly infect people just because that's the best for that climate in that country at least. So there we go, we got a bunch of new countries infected. We're already reaching the US, we got into the Middle East. Anemia is mutated. Perfect. So we're going to put another point into water just because water is how you get into some of the harder countries like Madagascar, the Caribbean, and Greenland. And we'll go another into air and just rush extreme bioaerosol because that is one of the fastest ways to infect the world. So there we go. We're already spreading everywhere in the world. Hit most of the continents. We haven't hit South America yet, but that should be hit shortly, and there we go. Oh, I'm gonna start missing bubbles here. So as you can see, it's really fast, really rapid. Then after I get all these points, I do like to put it into bird transmission because I feel like land is just one of the faster things, and we can throw one into rodents as well. So cold countries getting colder, gonna get some resistance, and then drug resistance for the richer countries to speed that up a little bit. And there we go, as you can see, just blowing up all over the world. I missed a bubble, but that's alright, because you're going to be getting so many more. And we're just mutating like crazy, and that's the beauty of virus. You're going to be mutating like crazy. You won't even have to put many points into symptoms until the very end when you really need to murder the whole world. So we'll put another into land. And boom. Just rapid infection rates. Already hit Madagascar, that's good. The only one I'm really worried about is Greenland. And we were just noticed, but that's fine for now. And I guess I'll put these in as well. Oh, we already hit sneezing, so yeah, if you don't mutate sneezing right away, it is one of the best infection symptoms. So if you don't have it mutate, put the little points you do want to put into symptoms into sneezing. It's just really good. I guess I'll put another into rodent and blood. Now, the only time you're going to want to devolve with this setup is if you're getting symptoms that are just murdering people, like that one. You do not want total organ failure this early into the game. Now, once you have everywhere infected and it's going pretty good. There we go, we hit Greenland. Perfect. So yeah, we're just going to slow it down, get some of these genetic hardening and other things like that. And pretty much from here, you just watch Greenland. That's the country that's probably going to fuck you up the most. And looks like it's doing fairly well already. And they are at 40%, but that is completely fine. I'm going to just put another genetic mutation. And there we go. Greenland is getting more infected as time passes. Boom. Okay, Greenland. So now, once you see the world is fully infected or really close to it, it's when you want to just unleash everything. So, let's see. I don't have enough points for that. What am I at? 12? Yes. We'll go with paralysis. Why not? Pulmonary edema. That's always good. And boom. Oh, insanity. Insanity is good. No healthy people left in the world. So pretty much at this point, we're just waiting for death and points to put into total organ failure, which will rapidly murder the whole world. You can also put points into viral instability. That helps a little bit too. Probably would have helped to put that in a little earlier, but you know, it happens. Projectile vomiting. Alright, yeah, so we're rapidly mutating, we're getting all these symptoms, and total organ failure. So once you get total organ failure, it's pretty much GG, and you win the cookie. There's 73%, but there's no one left in the world to really cure it, so you are in a good spot. And in about 5 seconds, we will have murdered the entire world with our disease. Just speed things up for the last little bit. I'm just going to put all those points in. You're trying to cure it, but you can't cure it. Boom. Pop those bubbles. So yeah, we're down to a 50,000, just dropping like crazy. Boom. Victory. So that's all you have to do to farm genes, and you can pretty much get every gene in the game by doing this method. It's really simple, really easy, it's really fast. Like, I don't even know how fast that took, like 2 to 5 minutes, 2 to 8. I don't know, it's a big range, but whatever. You get the point. It's really fast, really easy, and you get genes, which makes everything super easy later on, especially with the harder ones like nanovirus and the zombie one. The zombie one pissed me off, as you can see from my first playthrough of this. But yeah, I hope this helps. If you need any other tutorials, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video.